Man, I can't believe Julio's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will be.
Yeah, he will be. Oh, hey, welcome back to Escape Pod episode 8?
8.
8? Sweet. Episode 8. It's me, Coby. Here joining me, Carlos
Hey.
and Cable.
Hey.
No, it would be Julio, but literally Julio got on the podcast and said, "Oh fuck, I forgot I had a date," and we were like, "Oh wait, what time?" And he's like 10 minutes
10
ago.
minutes ago.
Yeah, that sounds like Julio.
How much
Julio.
you want to bet he's single on the way back?
Oh, I hope not.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oof. F.
Why are you gonna at your man like this?
Because he's not here, it's easy.
Julio, where'd your girlfriend
He'd out me at too.
Yeah. Oh, Julio, where'd your girlfriend go? Gone. Reduced to atoms. Where is Bay? I used Bay to destroy Bay.
God.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Give me a second. All right, we're good.
Okay, I guess I'll just cut that really weird, uncomfortable silence.
No,
Let's
it's fine.
get
I
out
just
of it.
paused it and I just restarted.
Wait,
the recording.
Julio.
Huh? Oh, wow, that worked out.
Boy's back.
You single?
What? No. I just got out.
You just what?
I got out of it.
You got out of it?
Yeah.
The relationship or the troubles?
Oh, the tonight. Just tonight.
Yeah, you better hope it's just tonight.
Oh, it is just tonight. She forgot she had Fall Fest.
Ah.
And everything works
Had to
out in the
think
end.
up of an excuse. Honestly, yeah, I didn't even have to think of an excuse. Like, God gave me a freebie today.
He was like, "Not today, my son."
Like, thank you, Jesus. Have you guys started recording?
Yeah, we're recording right now.
Yeah.
Hey, joining us is Julio. He's not dead.
If you want to just cut the earlier part out, please.
No, it's
No.
pretty funny.
No.
We cracked some
I
pretty
kinda
funny.
at you.
We counted. We made some pretty good jokes.
Fuck, guys, come on.
I need to find that Thanos picture and just put Julio's profile picture over it now. Where's your girlfriend? Gone. Reduced to atoms.
Carlos, I am uploading the cut segment from last week.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Google Dri-
yay.
The Space Patrol Google Drive. I'll send you a link. You may have to sign into an incognito tab to download it. It's kind of weird.
That's fine.
That's for later. Another big important update for stuff about regarding this week. We got a lot of the stuff re-rendered and finished. We're gonna be cutting episodes, and episodes should be coming out regularly again.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And then we will probably start recording more
Mhm.
this week as well.
Gee, I wonder if we're gonna play Yakuza after all these Yakuza shit posts that I keep posting on the channel.
Keep sending me shit. Oh, it's Cable.
Bitch.
So, I don't really know how. I don't really know how to start this podcast now. I mean, do we have a title?
No, not yet.
we
I mean,
picked
we
the title
could do
after
the
the
week.
podcast.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about movies,
Uh-huh.
but try to make the titles really stupid, like Kingdom Hearts style.
Okay.
I'll start.
Okay.
Well,
12 Years a Slave, Dream Drop Distance.
That feels racist, but I don't know if it's my place to
Gee,
call.
really?
Django Unchained 2.5 Final Chapter Prologue.
You guys got one?
No, I can't. You really got me at a blank here.
Why'd you go like all out racist with this one?
I didn't.
That's kind of racist.
No, that's a movie. Unlike Mantis, we're not gonna deny our racism when we make it.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't want my Twitch stream to go down. You know,
Yeah. With like the two people watching it.
the two people watching.
One
Look,
of
if
them with the
PewDiePie
name
can
of
say
a
the
racial
N
slur.
word, it's okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of it too. Also, the fact that he wouldn't stop saying Mongoloid.
No, that was us because he got mad at us. He was like, "You can't say that." He kept saying
Oh, what?
monkey.
Oh yeah, that's what he kept saying. He called like the one black guy a monkey.
Yeah,
And I was like, that's racist. And he's like, that's not racist. And I'm like,
Who's black?
And racist.
yeah. And then Coby brings out the M word. And then he's like, that's racist. And Kobe's like, that's not racist because, it's a scientific term. But yeah, it's kind of racist.
That's
Also,
not
it's
racist. That's
right?
that's not racist. It's a scientific term. Bam, we got a
is.
podcast title.
Damn, someone 12 years of slave dream drop distance would work. But that's
No.
pretty
That would
good.
not go with YouTube.
Oh, they don't care.
Maybe
Like-
X videos.
They don't care about it yet. It's probably okay.
They really don't. They have Avengers Endgame on it, apparently.
No shit, really.
Yeah. Kobe, you want to go watch Endgame with me on X videos?
Dude, I've already seen Endgame, but I'm down to see it on X videos.
Dude, right?
Amazon is delivering it in 4K to me tomorrow, and I'm so excited.
You guys
Oh,
want
is
to
it?
talk about
Okay.
Endgame, even though it's been fucking a hot minute since Endgame came out?
And
No,
Dude, I like
the channel didn't exist
Russo's
yet.
great directors. I don't agree with their decision to make Thanos show like full nudity, but great movie.
I
Regardless.
didn't think that Thanos was going to be the first openly gay sex scene in Hollywood, but I think I can respect that.
Yeah,
Can't believe Thanos hung dong.
All right, for real though, it was a good movie. I'm talking about it now because I recently rewatched it again because I went through all MCU with Science Wife. It was pretty good.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
That's a lot of movies.
yeah. That's just what I call a bay.
It's 22 movies.
Who's Bay? Have I just not met this other member of Space Patrol?
No, my bay, my girl.
Oh, I thought you were
Girlfriend.
talking about like a tumor or something, man. I'm like, shit, Kobe, when that happened? You okay? Want to talk about it?
I'd be celebrating if I had a fucking tumor. What do you mean?
Dude, my benign tumor on my arm does not agree with your words right now.
F.
But Mazel Tov.
What did you do with your week, Julio?
I went to work and then I went home and then I went to work and then I went home because I'm a full-time worker and capitalism.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you
that
play
up for you?
anything?
No, I didn't play anything. Cable, I'm fucking busy 24/7.
What were you playing
Sunday's my only
beforehand?
free day. I was playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. Haven't finished the game. I'm at the first time skip.
How do you feel about
There's-
Fire Emblem
there's not
Three
multiple
Houses?
time skip. Oh, dude, I fucking love it so much.
Go into detail about it because I'm actually interested about it.
It's honestly one of my favorite Fire Emblem games. The first one I ever played was Awakening, and that was because of Cable. I've played Fates and I've played like Radiant Dawn, and I've played that other one right after Radiant Dawn or whatever, the something stones.
Sacred Stones.
Sacred.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one with Ike. I played those,
Wait.
and I played. What up?
Was Ike in Sacred
Were you saying Sacred? Ike was not in Sacred Stones.
Oh well, whichever the
That
second
was
one Ike was
Radiant
in.
Dawn.
Radiant Dawn. He was in two of them though.
Yeah, he was in Path of Radiance and then Radiant Dawn.
Yep, those are the ones.
Okay.
Mostly on emulators, and I did play like two of them in like Japanese, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I think I beat the game, but I'm not really sure.
Dude, that sounds like the first time I went through Yakuza 5. Except like okay, so at least you can visually kind of see what's happening in Fire Emblem, right? I didn't know what the fuck was happening in Yakuza because it was in Japan. They were all speaking Japanese.
As you do in Japan.
Yeah. And I was like, there's no subtitles. Is this how it is when you're a weeb and go to Japan for the first time?
When people speak Japanese and there's no subtitles. But I really like Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's my favorite one so far. When E3 or whenever that Nintendo Direct, I forgot which one it was, came out that like had more information on it and was basically like, yo, this is Weeb Hogwarts. I wasn't into it. But having played it and like the more videos and information that was like released before it came out, it started looking like a really good game. And I really like all the characters they have. It's like, dude, the characters in this game are amazing. They're honestly my favorite part of it.
I
There's like
heard
a guard. Sorry. There's a guard keeper in like the monastery you're in, and he has more character than like any other Fire Emblem game combined.
God.
Like Corrin has no character, and this guy like blew me out of the water with it.
Well, Corrin's a pretty bad comparison.
Okay, well, like even Robin and Crom, and I mean,
No, I know, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
Corrin's an especially bad one.
well, maybe if he wasn't such a little bit. I mean,
I mean, no, yeah, that's kind of what it boils down to. I have to
No, it's
choose
true.
which family.
How about the one that didn't kidnap you?
No, but what about the ones that kidnapped me? They were kind of nice to me.
And they're Japanese.
Literally kidnapped him.
No, the Japanese ones were the ones that didn't kidnap them.
Oh.
But no, what if my real family is neither of them? What if I can actually marry my cousin? God damn it, Japan.
What if instead of choosing the families, I joined the battle in Smash? I really don't like Corrin in Smash. I don't like Corrin in Fire Emblem. I don't like Corrin in anything.
That's fine.
Cool
This is-
design though.
Hmm?
He has a cool design though.
I mean, a
He's
cool
shady,
design.
whatever.
A cool design will get you so far.
Yeah, it only gets you so far.
Like you got to have a good character to back up the cool design.
Yeah, like I mean, they could have done something. I mean, it's the first lord that can transform into a dragon thing. It's like they could have done something with that. There's no, it's just like, no, you can just kind of do this. Don't know why.
I remember people keep telling me to go play the game, and I'm like, I don't have a Switch thing, first off. And the second thing is like, no, but literally Virgil's in the game. Really?
Which
And,
one? Three Houses or
In Three Houses.
yeah. On even if like there's not that many Nintendo games you're interested in, I feel like just for Breath of the Wild and Three Houses and like Odyssey, the Switch is worth buying.
Me.
Because those are all like really amazing games.
That's good.
I mean, maybe I'll save up for one later on because Astral Chain looks pretty interesting with that anime opening they just released.
No, you mean literally JoJo?
Dude, Daemon X Machina is the one I'm gonna be getting. Not Astral Chain, but yeah, they both look good.
All right. Is that all you had to say about Three Houses? What house did you pick?
I picked the Black Eagles first. I'm still playing through Black Eagles. Can we say spoilers for the game in here?
Sure.
I mean, I don't care. It's been out long enough for people to beat it, so I'm not too worried.
okay, we'll add in the time stop sound effect and just be like, hey, this is the spoilers for this one spot. Skip here if you don't want to hear it. All right, go ahead.
At least it's early enough I can remember.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, okay, so the Black Eagles route actually splits off into the church route. So there's 4 routes in the game. I chose going Black Eagles because I want to romance Edelgard like right off the bat. But
You saw that and you're like, that I'm into this.
honestly, yeah,
That's
like
Cthulio bait.
I already have like a nah. Is this weird? No, it's not weird. I already like know which characters I'm gonna romance in like what order. So like first is Edelgard, and then I'm gonna go Blue Lions, and I'm gonna go for Hilda, who's part of like Golden Deer. And then when I do Golden Deer, actually I think
or
I'm
Golden Deer.
I said that wrong. When I go Golden Deer, I'll go Hilda. When I go Blue Lions, I'm gonna like recruit basically everyone from the Black Eagles. And then
Yes.
romance, like, yeah, either one of them, and then I'll just do that for the church one as well.
I see what
Then I'll have to
Julio bait is
replay-
now.
Then I'm gonna replay Black Eagles and I'll romance whichever the last one is, because there's only like 4. Basically, all the girls in Black Eagles.
Understandable.
So you have your priorities straight.
I do have my priorities straight. Dude, Petra Dorothea, I can't pronounce her name right.
Yeah. That looks like Julio bait.
Petra?
No, Edelgard. Or Edelgard.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, Bernadetta, I think that's her. Yeah, Bernadetta. I haven't played in a bit.
All right, so far what I know about Julio bait is they gotta have white hair.
Only one of them has white hair. The other one
Yeah,
has,
but
like,
I'm
blue
talking
hair.
about I'm talking about Julio bait in general because you also really like 2B.
Yeah, but that's because I dated a girl who looked like 2B.
Wow, I don't know how I feel about
That's
this.
because 2B is 2B. Unless you're Mantis.
Well, Mantis is wrong about a lot of things.
And he was like, oh, the characters look the same. Mantis, one's wearing a fucking dress.
I don't know where I got this picture from, but I feel like it's really funny. Julio, you okay?
Yeah.
You're looking
Yeah,
at
no, I'm still playing Apex.
I was gonna say you should have looked at the picture I posted in podcast stuff.
Yeah, if I go quiet or if I'm like if I just go silent, it means that I'm in a firefight and I'm trying not to die. But I will die because it's happened like 4 times.
Understandable.
Understandable.
Um,
Playing a game right in the middle of the podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's mostly a brain dead game until people start shooting at me. Which doesn't happen often.
Yeah, man, Tekken's only a brain dead game until people try to hit me.
Things only
I
brain
mean-
dead if you're playing Asuka.
It's only brain dead when you're Mantis trying to play a fighting game.
Oof. We've been shitting on him a lot more often than normal.
He's our James Small.
That's fair.
So, is that the rest of your week, Julio?
I mean, that didn't even happen during my week. That was like 2 weeks ago.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, you haven't been on for a while.
It's true, I have not.
Oh, yeah. I wish Monroe was on because I made a 180 completely on a fucking Attack on Titan. He can eat his own fucking words now.
You don't like Attack on Titan now?
No, he loves Attack on Titan now. Dab. I always get him in the end. Well, if you're done with your
Yeah, maybe
week,
if he's
Julio.
on-
What was that?
Are you done with your week, Julio?
Yeah.
All right, Carlos, what did you do with your week?
Yeah. What did I do?
God, we're falling asleep.
We started
Um,
early for once, you old fucks.
Yeah, we're old now. What did I do this week? Well, how you were doing the rewatch with Sasha. I wasn't exactly doing a rewatch of everything, but I was. I bought some of my favorite MCU movies in 4K. Like I bought Iron Man 1, Winter Soldier. I've got Endgame on the way, so I'm pretty excited for that.
I love that
I also recently.
I love that I turned you around on Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
Dude, Winter
I
Soldier
don't.
is probably the best Marvel movie.
I don't know why. When I first saw it, I wasn't into it. I
And then
felt like the Hydra plot twist was kind of a cop out, but as I rewatched it more times, it really did change my mind. And I also went through some of the X-Men movies recently, and those are pretty good.
They still hold up.
Not First Class, Days of Future Past, and Logan hold up very well.
What about? I feel like the original first 2 X-Men movies are still pretty alright.
The first one I think is a good movie if you haven't seen it before, but I don't think it's a good rewatch. And I think the second one is actually a pretty good rewatch. It sort of compares to the first 2 Raimi movies where they feel dated, but they're still pretty fun, especially that first scene in the White House with Nightcrawler.
That is so awesome.
It's one of the best scenes in those movies.
That's like so fucking
Bryan
cool.
Singer's a terrible director for those movies, though. He apparently like banned comic books from set.
Oh.
I heard about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No,
This is a
compare it
load
to
of
my
barnacles.
they'll compare them to my masterpiece directing.
What do you mean you directed He directed fucking what did he direct? Wait, he directed Last Stand. Oh man.
No, he
And Dark
didn't.
Phoenix.
Oh, he didn't direct Last Stand.
I don't.
No.
Not Bryan Singer. That was Brett Ratner that did X-Men 3.
Yep.
Oh, F.
He did do Days of Future Past and Apocalypse, so you take that as you will.
I mean, Days of Future's Past was all right.
No, Days of Future Past is good. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Apocalypse. I feel bad for all these Game of Thrones actors like fighting work after Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones went to shit, and then some of their acting roles they're trying to go for have not been going well.
I'm sure they're rich enough that they can live fine.
Yeah, I feel like they would still do good in somewhere, which sucks because a lot of them did pretty good in those characters till they were ruined.
Yo, is anyone else hearing like some echoing from someone?
It's probably from Cable still.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a bit of echo. It's okay.
All right. If you give me a second, I can try and fix it.
I think we'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah, no one but Erwin
Hopefully
watches
next week
this
when
anyway,
our
so.
God. Hopefully next week my desktop will be usable when the Ethernet's back up and we won't have this issue.
Yeah.
What else did I do? No, that's pretty much it. I've just been rewatching some of my favorite comic book movies, and that's it. I'm trying to still wash the bad taste of Game of Thrones out of my mouth.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Everyone here has seen Logan, right?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
can we talk about Logan? Because I also watched Logan with Faye, and that's depressing. That was a depressing watch, especially after finishing Endgame with her. I'm like, she was like, "You want to watch something else?" I've always wanted to watch a Logan. I heard that was pretty good, and I'm like, "You sure? Are you sure about this?" We watched something that had a pretty like strong emotional end, but it still ended like really good on a happy note, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to watch Logan, babe.
That was just straight up just depressing.
The black and white version does make it better, I feel. I
I
appreciate
haven't seen the black and white version.
We did that one time. We just kept cracking jokes about it while we were watching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good version.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty
I
good.
think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Right.
Really say.
Cable, what did you do with your week?
Let's see. Pretty much working this week since it was my last week in Redacted. Came back up to other Redacted yesterday and moved my stuff back in with Motoko. She's settling in good. She's sleeping on the desktop like usual.
How did Motoko do
Like-
on the trip?
She actually did much better than I thought she would. She meowed about until then she just kind of took a nap.
You mean redacted?
I don't care.
Fuck.
enough.
Oh no.
It's fine.
On
It's
a-
not
If
even.
you start it, you might as well commit to it.
They're
you know?
going they're going
Yeah.
to raid our non-existent office that we can't afford.
They're gonna raid Redacted 3. And it's like, oh no, they're not here because this is the middle of fucking nowhere. It kind of is. I had to stop into a Sheets there to get her some water, and there's this lady with the worst fucking teeth I've seen.
Oh, so you went
Was
to
it
Red-
like
At the
meth? Was it like
register.
meth teeth?
Oh, did you go to
Yes.
Redactedville?
No, this was a little before Redactedville.
God,
Oh, Carlos, you still need to tell that story.
yeah, you do.
Oh no, I can't tell that story. She told me that I can't tell that story.
That's
Ah,
understandable.
Oh, so Carlos can ask for something to be cut, but I can't.
Well,
That's not.
Well,
from
no, it's
us,
not cut it
though.
because I never told the story, and technically I shouldn't have even said she, but still,
It's fine.
yeah.
no, I can't tell that.
It's a pretty rough story, Julio. I don't think you. We'll tell it
We can
after
tell
the
it-
podcast. Yeah,
I can tell you, yeah, once we're off recording.
because it's really, really rough. Like Julio's thinking in his head, oh, he's just talking about like Carlos, like accidentally, like I don't know, like walking in naked or some shit. No, it's worse than that. It's a lot worse than that. It's like literally oof ouchies. All right. What else did you do with your week, Cable?
Played more Bloodborne. Dicked around in fighting games like Sam Show and all. Just getting more into it now that I'm back up here. Went up to the loft today when you were stuck at that event for the school.
Redacted.
Yeah. What do you mean
For the office.
redacted?
Redacted.
But I didn't say a place. I didn't even say where the event was.
Redacted.
loft.
We've said the loft before.
Just cut the whole
Yeah, but no.
podcast.
Cut the whole podcast.
I wish.
It's the only
I
way
wish I could. Yeah, I played with does his name start with a G or a J?
My name starts with a J.
Not you.
His name starts with a J.
Jay, okay. I played with Tekken with Jay some. Been a while since I played Tekken, so he beat my ass, but I did get a round or match, so I'm happy about that.
He's still hella upset about the one time I 3-0'd him.
That's understandable.
It was like rough. It was like, and I literally like got up and left after it happened. He was like, "Where you going? We still gotta finish the set." I'm like, "Well, we gotta finish. It was the 3-0." And I just turned around and left.
And then everybody
That was fun
clapped.
tonight. Uh-oh.
Julio, this is not a story of and then everyone clapped. You know why? Because no one plays fighting games enough to care.
Very true.
This
There's
was
just
another
like
weird
such a
robot thing for
distinct
me.
way on how Coby like tells stories that I enjoy. Because it's like over the top but not super exaggerated.
I know
Oh.
exactly what you mean.
I'm a good storyteller. My kids are gonna love me.
Or if they don't, you'll make them love you.
Oh, stop! You're giving me flashbacks to my
God.
childhood.
I was gonna say
Well,
that's
maybe don't be a
basically
tiger
how
parent.
immigrant parents are. I can relate.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
Relatable. Cable's over here like, yeah, me IRL guys. Am I right?
Nah, I'm
Shit,
playing Bloodborne right now.
Cable's white. I forgot.
Oh no, you've exposed my race.
Cable, you're sounding. You shouldn't have played Bloodborne. I don't know what's doing it, but it's fucking your like voice up.
That's not Bloodborne. That's my laptop.
I don't know what you did to your
Cutting
lap-
like crazy.
Yes, it is.
And I'm trying to fix it. Hold on. I say Bloodborne. It's not doing it. That's on the PlayStation.
Someone told Dobby to stop barking.
How's Dobby barking?
Yeah, of course he's barking. I know it's him because like no other dog barks.
I should order some food. I'm hungry.
Dude,
Shit.
honestly, I'm so hungry. I don't think I've had anything to eat today.
I've had one McGriddle and an orange juice today.
Fuck
That
is a
sounds so
McGriddle?
sad. You don't know what a McGriddle is?
No, what is that?
It's like one of the few good things from a McDonald's.
How
Still.
do you live here and don't know what a
Oh,
McGriddle
McDonald's.
is?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't eat a McDonald's.
That's fair.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, it is
Yeah,
trash food, but eh.
Yeah, that's why I don't eat there.
It's
Hey,
breakfast.
Kobe, I
it's-
very much know how sad it is. I had to get up at 6 a.m. today and didn't stop
To get
working
that
until like
McGriddle?
5. I know exactly.
There we
How
You
go.
only make,
sad
like,
it is.
5 a day.
Yeah. I mean, McGriddle's not
that
bad at
better?
least. Yeah, it sounds better. A McGriddle's not that bad at
Okay.
least.
McDonald's
I still
breakfast
don't
is
know-
alright.
Yeah, it's all
See, I
right.
keep hearing that, but I'm too scared to like try it.
That's understandable.
Cause like I've seen their chicken nuggets. Cause I like my friend was eating one and I split it apart, and that thing did not look like chicken.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it was, but I know I'm not putting that in my body.
It's understandable. Have you seen the how it's made for like hot dogs? And after that, I haven't eaten a hot dog in a hot minute.
I think that's what broke me because I hot dogs, but after watching that video, I can't eat them anymore. I just can't.
It's so gross. Oh,
I can't eat regular hot dogs. I can eat like the beef ones.
Even
yeah.
then, like
Kosher?
McDonald's nuggets, I can sometimes eat. Like I know again it's trash, but
But
the
you-
hot dog thing, I just can't do
no,
it.
but you're thinking about it's been a hot minute since I always feel bad about the chicken nuggets because it's like, man, they just
Like,
fucking.
please tell me those were at least better quality at some point.
I think in the past. I don't know.
Is this what Trump means by "Make America Great Again"? Like he got
Oh.
McDonald's and like fast food for all of those like basketball players or something. He doesn't actually want to build a wall. He just wants to bring back good McDonald's food.
Now that I can get behind. Everything else about that.
He's in like yeah. He's in like such great denial and like grief of it that in order to like show his respect to Ronald McDonald, he decided to make his skin orange. Like a clown.
I don't like where this is going.
A really suntanned clown. Yo, if Donald Trump showed up in it, I would not be surprised.
We good on this tangent?
Yeah, I think
I
we
got
should
a couple more.
cut it off here.
I'm not finished yet.
Julio's like, I've got more punchlines though. I wrote like 40 jokes about this.
How did we even get
All
here?
good.
I don't know. We always get to this
I
point on the
know.
podcast.
I'm blanking out because I'm playing Bloodborne. I'm dying to
We
Dark
were
Place
talking
Pearl.
about
Cable's
Oh
week.
yeah, I was gonna order
McGriddle.
food. God damn it!
Yeah, we were talking about Cable's week, and I don't know how.
No, we were talking about Carlos's week.
Oh yeah, no, Carlos already finished his week.
No, yeah, it was mine.
No, Carlos. Oh, well, who got a
no, Carl's
McGriddle?
finished.
I finished. It was Cable.
Carlos was talking about ordering food because he hasn't eaten anything other than a McGriddle.
Oh, right. And I was like, I agree to that. How did I just miss every single shot?
And then other than that, oh yeah, we watched that Dave Chappelle comedy special today.
Oh, you liked it?
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Oh, I'm still upset about the whole feet thing. I can never escape it.
Can't escape from crossing feet.
God. Yeah. Dave Chappelle's pretty funny. You know he's having another Netflix special coming out?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It's-
remember we saw it.
This is going to
on,
be
Netflix. It's just not out.
Yeah, this is going to be post 2019 Dave Chappelle though. So I think the limiters are off.
I love Dave Chappelle's like baby on crack skit.
Yeah.
Like joke. And
Yeah.
that's all I have to say about that.
You got anything else to say about your week, Cable?
Not looking forward to the upcoming week because of
The troubles.
school
Yeah.
starting back.
I mean that
I mean,
too.
I think we can just say that.
School?
Yeah.
No, but I
Yeah.
just like saying the troubles for everything.
Yeah, I know.
It just makes it
Why you gotta be
more
so
like
damn mysterious, Coby.
because I am Mysterio. Not really though.
Yeah, I think I'm
I
done.
wish.
Are you mad that Tony Stark called your invention barf?
I'm
That's
mad.
my life's work there, man. Come on.
This is an Avengers level threat. Yeah. Well, I guess it's time to get started on my week. What did I do? Had like 7 panic attacks. Don't worry, my record's 8, so you didn't have.
Dude,
So it's nothing. It's nothing too bad.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought
they
you were
come
gonna
out of
say
nowhere,
pancakes, and I
or
was
what
gonna
caused
say
them?
nice.
Of course, they come out of nowhere.
No, but I mean,
No,
when my wife sometimes has panic attacks, like she can sometimes say, "Oh, it's because of this or that."
oh man, I
Am
wish
I
I
the only
knew.
one that like doesn't have experience with panic attacks here?
I think so. Good luck on you. Hey,
Yeah.
keep it, Cable. Fuck.
Yeah.
We should go get Hope.
I mean, sometimes there's reasons, sometimes there's not. It just depends.
The big reason I was having a big panic attack was I actually got booked for a comedy show gig. And
Oh boy.
yeah, and I get to do stand-up comedy. And then the more information I heard about it, the more stressful it got. Hey, welcome to, yada yada yada. Like, you're gonna be at this like comedy show, like it was like comedy show club. You're gonna be doing your first act there. Oh, that's cool. Hey, we're gonna have a lot of comics. Like that's what you call comedians. We're gonna have a lot of comics on stage this night. It's gonna be a 2-hour show. So We're only limiting it to 3 minute per person. Okay. No biggie. 3 minutes. That's like 2 really good jokes. I can like knock out the part right there. Oh, and we're drawing your names from a hat. So we don't know. You can either be going first or last, or anywhere in the between. Okay, that's even better. Oh, and also you're gonna have an on-site producer that is going to book you again if you do good. Whew. Can you stop there, please? Like, please?
Stop, my penis can only get so erect.
No, it's not that. It's stop. My penis can only get
Oh,
more
you're scared?
shriveled. Yeah, my penis can only
Why?
get so shriveled. Of course, because
It's
it's
a good
just
opportunity.
it's a good
If you're good
opportunity,
at
but
this.
it's anxiety inducing. And then the last one that really got me. Oh, we're also like fully sponsored by Comedy Central, so you will also have scouts in the crowd. Wow! Ooh, thanks a lot. Oh, man. But I'm
Maybe I
excited.
should bang one of them.
No, God, I'm really excited. I hope I don't go first because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a wheelchair on time.
Why didn't you? I'm not gonna ask.
It's for my bit.
You know,
It's gonna be for my bit.
it's my decision. Do not ask.
I'm gonna have Cable wheel me up on the ramp all the way on stage. Be like, "You guys ready for my stand-up comedy?" It's like, "Yeah," and I'm
You
just
know-
gonna stand up and kick over the wheelchair, and then just leave.
All right, cool. So Kobe's not gonna take this thing seriously.
I am gonna take it seriously. That's a joke. Yeah, I'm excited, nervous, but
I'm
excited.
excited for you. When is it?
It's going to be in 2 days.
Oh shit, that's very soon. I cannot make it. I do apologize.
That's fine. I'll record it some way, some form, somehow over the rainbow.
Yeah, feels like
I didn't drop anything, darn.
That's
Yeah.
the big thing. School starts back again. Someone just did a sick drift outside of my window, and I have the window blinds open. That was awesome.
I just want to say, like, I know you guys don't really care, but me and my team just swiped like 6 other teams in a huge firefight in Apex Legends, and I'm so proud of myself.
Cool. Have you made it
Nice.
to the top team yet?
We're in the last 2 teams actually, so the match is about to end.
No pressure.
Oh, hey, it's actually good we have Julio for this podcast because of what.
Oh yeah, because of the troubles.
The what?
You'll see in the news.
What happened in the news?
You'll see, or you
you'll-
can skip ahead and read it now. But
He's in the middle of
it'll take us a
something.
bit to get there.
He's
Let me
playing.
finish this.
He's playing Aflex Legends.
I'm playing Aflex.
Yeah.
Flex
We. Ooh, whoa! God damn it!
Julio!
So
As I
we're
said it, I
cutting-
realized my mistake.
Cutting 2 things already.
Are both me?
No, the first one was me accidentally saying a place. I'll cut it to be safe, and then that.
I mean, if we're
Fucking
cutting
Julio,
anyways.
you tell me, oh, we gotta stop making so many racist jokes, and then here you are. Fucking-
But Mongoloid isn't racist.
I'm not talking about Mongoloid. That conversation we had in the car a while back.
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
I'm over here just trying to remember what the fuck we talked about.
Oh, well, we were driving. You were like, I wish you would stop making so many racist jokes.
Oh,
I'm like,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
okay. Then he started complaining about Mexicans on the street corner. Without missing a beat.
That's why it was funny.
Yeah.
Is it?
Hypocrite.
It was pretty funny.
Oh. Oh man.
So, go. Did you happen to mark the time?
No.
Oh,
We're about 40
that's
minutes
gonna
in,
be
if that
fun.
helps.
Yeah, I mean that will immensely.
No. I'm gonna have a lot of my material be self-deprecating humor.
As the best comedians do.
Yeah, I already told Cable my jokes, and him being honest, brutally honest. Sometimes he told me they were funny, so I know it was true.
Tell me a joke, Coby, and I'll tell you if you're garbage or not.
So I heard Jeff Epstein killed himself recently.
Oof,
Yeah.
top tier.
Yeah, it's
Top
pretty.
tier.
It was pretty surprising, right, Julio? Everyone was pretty surprised about it.
No, I'm pretty sure I called it earlier.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he was the most surprised about it.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Did you even hear the joke?
No, I didn't hear the joke.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
said,
God.
Died.
no, I
What?
said, no, I said, I'm pretty sure Jeff Epstein was the one that was the most surprised about it.
Nice.
Ah,
Yo, guys, I just won.
Hey,
hey.
I did it. I'm so
What?
good.
so
I had
good.
8 kills. I'm so good.
Everyone praise Julio for his Apex skills. Trying to think what else I did the week other than watch Marvel with Bay. Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah. I got Cable into anime.
You monster.
More anime than usual. You watched that one
I
anime?
mean, just one new one.
Yeah, then one new one of like the cute girls weightlifting. It's pretty funny so far.
I'll
Wow.
watch more of it this week when I need a break from school.
So tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow's only one class, but it is from 5 to 8:15.
That is big
Oh
oofies.
my god.
That is big oofies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw the thing Mantis posted the other day.
Oh, you mean that mess?
The match.
Look, I heard garbage was attracted to each other, but I thought that was a joke. Man, I just had to at him like that again, didn't I?
I mean, it'll keep happening, I'm
Yo,
sure.
is he online? Yeah, I'm gonna send him a message.
Yo, you're gonna
You're
let
literally
Coby.
at
You're gonna let Coby at you like this.
No. I'm gonna send it in Spanish. I'm just gonna tell him he's trash.
You think that country hick motherfucker is gonna bother to translate that?
Ugh.
I mean, we getting into.
Here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna look at it. He's gonna like mutter some derogatory slur. And then he's gonna go back
Oh
to
yeah,
his
that's the
screen and
one
be
other
like,
big.
I'm family friendly.
That's the one other big thing that we did. I was over at Smugnificent stream. You can check him out at twitch.tv/Smugnificent. I think that's his thing. Let me double check. You would think at this point we would be, professional about this, but we're not.
Nah.
No,
Yeah,
Actually,
twitch.tv/Smugnificent, and I played Rainbow Six Siege with him and a couple other friends, including Mantis. You can catch him at legendary _ Mantis.
I don't
twitch.tv.
add that fucking piece of shit's channel.
Anyways, we played
Yo, guys,
Siege.
make sure to follow my channel on Pornhub.com. It's www.pornhub.com/the greatest of all time. Kanye Yeezy can't do nothing on this. .com. Yo, what if someone actually looks that up and like some weird channel pops up?
No, and it's you somehow,
I'm
and you don't
sure.
even know.
My stalker has like subliminal messaging putting that in my head for the longest time.
That'd be disturbing. Anyways,
Another game I recently got, Mordhau.
yeah.
I like it because I can throw swords.
You can also chop people's heads off, and then not chop their heads off. You can chop their heads slightly off, and then kick their heads off. It's pretty cool. It's so disrespectful. It's like, I'm already dead, man. Calm down. No, fuck you.
Cable, what are you playing right now?
I'm playing Bloodborne right now.
Do you want to switch to a fun game with me?
I'm on my laptop, so it's gonna pick up a lot, and it may not run too well.
Let's play the dinosaur game when you're out of internet on Google Chrome.
Well, if I'm out of internet, I couldn't do the podcast.
Go to Kobe's room.
All right. So, anyways, I played Siege with them, and y'all, Julio, this is gonna sound really rough, but this group is so bad. I miss playing with the group with us.
The thing with our group is that we actually win sometimes.
No, we win
I don't
sometimes.
know
We win
how.
sometimes too. It's just, oh my god, playing with these people make me want to rip my head off. Granted, I was fucking with Smug a lot on his stream. I kept saying, donate $20 right now and I will blow Smug's head off.
Well, the way the other group, it works like this, where like I can shoot, but I don't know a single thing about any operator. Victor can shoot and he knows everything about the operators. You and Cable are both like also decent at the game. Danny knows a lot about the operators, but she's not good at shooting. So she and I balance each other out.
No, I feel like me and Cable actually are alright at the game. It's just the anxiety gets to us. Or
That's what I'm
like,
saying. I just
yeah.
said you guys were good at the game.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like instead of just being decent, it's decency outweighs by like crippling anxiety and crippling anxiety and that voice in our head that tells us we're not good enough. Anyways, yeah, that was a mess of a stream. Oh, Mantis got unbrandly mad at me specifically, even though I gave him a pretty good call out. So, okay, well, playing, right?
Yeah.
There's glass on the window, actually at the window, right? Looking at him through the window. And I say, Mantis, don't peek that. Guess what he does?
Does he peek it?
He peeks it and dies immediately and starts blaming me for shitty. And I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna do? It's like you're telling me there's a hot stove on. It's like on fire. And I'm like, don't touch that. Are you gonna put your fucking hand on it, you idiot?
Yes.
God.
I just had my head chopped off. Mordhau's so fun.
Yeah. God. Siege
I don't
is
think we've
fun,
had,
but
like-
Siege is fun, but it's rage inducing.
Remember
Especially
that
with the-
time I
Siege
ate
after the
the other
podcast.
Dude, please.
Wait, what'd you say,
Yeah, we
Julio?
can.
I realized that like I don't think there's been a single recording of me where like I haven't been playing a video game during the podcast.
That's what's up.
Good thing is it's like I'm already like bad at hearing, or most of the games I play I don't really need hearing, so I just like mute it. If that
Sucks.
makes
Sucks that Siege really is based on hearing. Also, it's just not
Sieges definitely.
Also, it's just not
You guys
fun
want me
playing
to-
by yourself.
Invite Danny?
To the podcast?
No, to Siege.
Yeah, later. If Cable can get it up.
Yeah.
Carlos, is your laptop
I mean,
working?
I can run on my laptop. It'll just be
No.
a little rough.
F. All right. Well, I think I'm mostly
Are
done.
we,
I think I'm mostly done with my
we're
week.
gonna,
Guess it's
we're
time
gonna
to.
talk about something else, right? Borderlands, I thought.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about that in news, or we can just bring
Okay.
that up as our own segment. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Alright.
bring that up as a segment because there's just so much shit. There's gonna be too many articles. Like, how do you feel about Borderlands 3?
What happened? Oh,
Like,
wait,
is there
no,
any new
that's-
information with Borderlands 3?
It's just going downhill, like at a slow pace. It's not slow at this point. You-
Well, I've seen that they. Oh, I still feel like I'm playing with whatchamacallit, Titanfall control. So guess who just threw a sword at their teammate in Mordhau
God.
and killed him? Oh, I'm so bad at this game. I've thrown all my weapons. Why have I made this mistake?
I guess it's come to that time.
Honestly, the only problem I have with Borderlands 3 is what's it, Epic Games.
My big thing
Other than
is
that, I'm fine with it.
my big thing is all the shit with their voice actors.
What happened with the voice actors?
Oh, you didn't know? Claptrap is not getting back despite Claptrap being in the game because they're not paying him enough of his worth.
Oh yeah. Wasn't that the whole thing because the guy used to work for what is it? 2K developers, Gearbox. He used to work for Gearbox, but he quit. But they still wanted him to work as Claptrap for free.
Yeah,
But
I
then
think
his
so.
whole thing was that he asked for like way too much money.
I don't even
So,
think
like,
it
this
was
whole
way.
big deal.
I don't think it was even way too
No,
much
like
money.
he
I
asked
think it was
for rates way above regular like voice acting rates.
that I'm gonna have to look up.
Yeah, I
That's
think I
what
heard it was the
I've
opposite,
heard
where
of.
like they were actually just weren't paying him what they were supposed to be paying him in general.
Yeah,
That was the story that he was putting out, but then Gearbox responded with like, "You asked us for like more money than you got paid regularly when you worked for us."
Well, either way, it's still adding to the shit show.
yeah. And then just the Randy Newman doing everything that Randy does.
It's the jungle out there.
Do-do-do-do-do. Could you not preload it or some shit? I don't remember.
No, it's not gonna have preloading.
Yeah, it doesn't have preloading.
Borderlands?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Borderlands
Borderlands
3.
2's not gonna have preload
What's
because
that
they
mean?
just don't have the tech. You can't like downloading it before it's actually out to make the download quicker.
Oh, that, yeah. Wait, why not?
Because they don't have the technology apparently.
They
I'm sure
Alright.
that's not the exact reason, but I mean, this is something that most things can just do.
Dude, the fucking Nintendo Switch can do it.
Borderlands 3 YouTuber's account disappears following row with 2K over leaked content. So yeah, that one YouTuber's fucking making that one YouTuber's channel disappear over leaked content. Which I don't think it was even his fault because he was just talking about the leaks.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember because I read an article about it a while back, but it was talking about like that, and then like there were some test streams or something that maybe that's either what he was talking about or something. I can't remember exactly what it was.
It's just been a mess, kind of.
I'm so excited to pirate it though.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Why?
That's fine.
That's illegal.
I'm not actually gonna pirate it. I'm gonna wait till April, like what, 2020?
Yeah.
That's when it comes on Steam. Because I am not gonna put fucking Chinese malware on my computer.
Yeah.
EA's enough. EA surprisingly doesn't actually have that much tracking stuff, I believe.
Here we go. At the beginning of April, veteran voice actor Troy Baker expressed his disappointment at not being invited back to reprise his role as Reese in Borderlands 3. Pritchard, however, seemed to have a totally different take on the situation, indicating that Baker turned down the role in Borderlands 3. Baker followed up with his own response, stating that it was in fact Gearbox that told him he would not be coming back for Borderlands 3, and he went on to advise Pritchard to fact check before making comments to the contrary. That said, Baker is not the only voice actor that has spurred controversy since the official announcement of Borderlands 3. Around the same time, David Eddings, the voice actor providing Claptrap, announced that he would not be returning due to issues with payment. Furthermore, Eddings took this opportunity to acknowledge another controversy, implying Randy that Pritchard had received $12 million advance from funds that was meant to go to Gearbox for development. Which that one's kind of been proven true, considering. All right, you know the shit that happened with the Aliens Colonial Marines, right?
No.
All right, so Aliens Colonial Marines. We should link the what happened to that because Matt, like, shout outs to Matt McMuscles, made a really good video on it. Allegedly, Randy took all the money for that Sega poured in for the Aliens game and put it into Borderlands 1.
Oh damn.
Yeah, which that's not legal.
Borderlands.
And the whole thing where they're saying it was not going to have microtransactions, and then it ended up having microtransactions. But that's like like cosmetics, so that's not really that big.
Microtransactions are such a goddamn like shitty thing for games.
Yeah. And then just Take-Two just taking down that one YouTube channel. And that's all been the controversy. There's probably more, but we don't know.
There's probably more upcoming.
Yeah.
Yo, I just got killed by a guy, and you're gonna have to censor this.
Don't
But
just
it's-
type
just-
it. Just type it.
All right.
Please.
Actually, you'll know what it is. All I have to do is explain what the picture was.
Mm-hmm.
It was Squidward, but with brown skin and an afro.
Okay. Understandable.
Yeah, which it's kind of it's kind
insight gained.
yeah, it kind of sucks to hear like this stuff come from like a series you like. Like I know Carlos likes Borderlands, but I don't know, probably not as big as us. Do you like Borderlands as big as us, Carlos?
I mean, it's a fun game. I'm not deep into the lore or anything, but it's fun gameplay.
Dude, the lore is the best part.
Eh.
I think compared to that Titanfall lore, though.
Time travel. Yeah. So that's Borderlands 3. That's coming out soon, isn't it?
No, it's coming out next April. I mean, for me at least. I'm not going to
Probably
support
for-
Epic
probably
Games.
for
that-
most people.
Yeah, I'm not fucking buying it anytime soon.
I'm not gonna fucking company that bought out Rocket League hate them so much for that. One of my favorite games, and they had to ruin it.
Fortnite money. We just got to make Fortnite 2, fellas. We'll be rich. Space Patrol Battle Royale, even more free to play.
Let's
Huh.
not do a battle royale first.
No, we shouldn't.
If we ever get that far.
No, at that point, just know my spirit has been broken.
This video,
God. You good?
Speaking of controversy, another
this
thing.
video is brought to you by Heat Tap.
No, this video is brought to you by Loot Crate.
Not anymore.
No, not actually. Oh man.
So they're out of money, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be the next new Loot Crate. Loot Crate
that
files
sucks.
for bankruptcy, which kind of sucks.
Dude, Loot Crate.
Yeah,
I'd pay for that.
because I know they were always a big sponsor for a lot of growing YouTubers and stuff, so that kind of sucks to hear. I think that's all I have to say about that.
Girl YouTuber, they're just called women.
I said growing YouTubers.
Growing.
Growing.
Oh well, there goes that
Julio,
joke.
just stop playing and pay attention.
Funny part is, I'm dead. I was actually just paying attention and I misheard him. I apologize, Coby.
F.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to all women, apparently.
What? I was standing up for. I was white knighting real hard there.
Well,
I'ma stop
probably
you.
Brown knighting for you.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Wow. Ah, oof. Ouchies. Ah.
Don't say that on my Christian Twitch stream.
You, Christian?
Wow. Because I'm brown.
No. 'cause
Yeah.
You don't like church.
That's true. I don't like going to church.
Well, now, was that before or after the molesting?
During.
On this podcast.
I don't know. That's your own fault. You should have went on that date.
I'm fucking crying. Pretty good. Julio, where'd you go? Where'd your
20.
girlfriend go? Gone, reduced to atoms. All right. Ooh. So,
What were we talking?
Rainbow Six
If we
Siege
buy
is
a
having
gun, we should split it off into like 6 parts, and then whenever we like meet up, we can assemble it.
Yeah,
What?
let's just be quiet so that sound clip can be traced back to Julio. Anyways, Rainbow Six Siege
No,
is
no,
having a
so,
battle
like-
pass.
Let me explain this. So like, we buy a gun together, but we like take it apart into 6 parts, and we color each one a color of like an infinity stone, and then we assemble it when we're together, and it's the infinity gun.
But who's strong enough to wield it?
Well, that's the thing. We actually just buy 6 guns, and because we're all gamers, we can like.
Oh,
Shit, this is getting too real.
Okay, well, can you send me Julio's profile picture real quick?
no, I have it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's on my desktop.
No, just dang it, I need it now because I'm making a meme on the spot during this podcast.
Why are you memeing me, man?
Hold on, give me a sec. I can.
I've done nothing to
Get
you.
it.
You don't have to
It's
do
a
anything to
gift.
me. I've memed everyone here,
Ooh, Jon Snow.
including myself. Oh, damn it! There was one more thing I needed to talk about my week. I forgot.
Then say it.
I was chilling with Bay, and you know what movie we rewatched just for nostalgia's sakes, and I can't believe I'm fucking convinced you to watch it.
What?
Billy and Mandy's Big Boogie Adventure.
Goddamn cinema masterpiece. The fuck you mean?
Did she leave you after she like watched the movie? She's like, you can never be the man Billy is.
Surprisingly not. No, you know what's really surreal? Watching that after fucking Endgame, because they're also looking for an Infinity Gauntlet, kinda. Do you guys remember?
Everyone puts it on.
I know. I
Yeah.
don't remember this.
The horrors.
do.
They were looking for Horror's hand. It was the same.
cat-
Oh,
Erwin
shit!
gets the horse hand.
No, it wasn't Erwin. It was
your home.
yes, and it
Oh,
was
no.
beautiful.
Holy shit! Someone just killed me with the Kraber.
Hey, Mandy. Did you like how I wiped out half the universe, yo?
Hey, don't steal my profile picture.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be, yo.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game.
Where are the stones? Gone, yo. Reduced to atoms.
I don't even know who you are, yo.
Yo, like, I am inevitable, yo.
Back to me, yo.
You couldn't live with your failures, yo. And where did that bring you? Right back to me, yo.
Oh.
Yo, so did Erwin end up with me?
You're
Andy, or,
not the
like,
only
what
one
happened
cursed
at
with
the end of that
knowledge,
show?
yo.
No, I don't think they ended up together, Julio.
No, they
Yeah, that's
didn't.
Because it was that movie, there was more of the show, and then there was the second movie, The Spiders.
Yeah, that was weird. Still, that movie was
Dude, that
surreal
spider
because
that was like Billy's kid always freaked me the fuck out.
yeah, I can tell.
Oh, yeah, well, you
But
have
dude-
that fear of spiders.
I do have that fear of spiders.
But dude, like,
I hated
that
him just
that
as much
movie
as
was
Billy
so
did.
surreal because they had to go through multiple tasks to get a gauntlet that gave them unlimited power, and I'm like, I've seen this before.
Dude, remember that time fucking Billy yeeted Mandy off the goddamn cliff to get the horse hand?
Yeah. I can't do. No, Erwin did it. I'm sorry, Mandy. Yo, just yeet off the cliff.
Are you crying, Erwin? Really? Those tears are not for him.
Rain fire, yo. But sire, the troops, just do
Just
it,
do it, yo.
I'm about to send that picture.
I used the stones to destroy the stones, yo. Oh man, I love Thanos, but he's so memeable.
We are destroying this enemy team.
All right, there we go. There's the picture. What the fuck are we talking about again?
I don't
I
remember.
have no idea.
I don't remember anymore.
These tangents are getting so farther and further away and entangled with each
Honestly,
other.
that's what makes for a good podcast.
Yeah, no, this is pretty funny.
So what's his face? Coby saw a movie with his girlfriend, and it was the Billy and Mandy like Big Boogie Adventure. But he said it was really surreal after like watching it after Endgame because of the Horus hand.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
what were
we
we talking
just
about
started
before
memeing.
that, though?
Yeah.
Oh, before that?
I think we were just
Yeah,
talking
because I
about
remember
news.
the movie. Because remember the movie was the first tangent.
And then all the fucking
The movie was the first impact.
I
Fuck.
feel like I brought up something to do with Avengers. Someone did. We can just watch the recording.
God.
I should let my computer on at this point. I don't know.
So, part 4 stands, right? I'm kidding.
Are we doing JoJo now? I'll just leave.
No, I'm kidding.
Except,
Jesus.
oh wait, I won't because I'm not a fucking shitty person who like destroys other people's likes.
I'm kidding about Pokemon each time. Jeez.
I know.
Anyways,
I don't even like Pokemon that much personally.
you just like shit talking it because that's understandable.
No, I don't shit talk Pokemon though. I just like it was a franchise big to me in my childhood. My favorite game was Diamond and Pearl, and I'm upset with what they're doing with Sword and Shield. Because if I can't have Frostlass and Sword and Shield, I'm not buying the game.
Understandable.
Have a nice day.
Julio, have we talked about your weird hatred of female Pokemon on the podcast?
Frostlass is female. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that's like the only one.
That is true.
Y'all can keep
Why
going
do you
on this.
hate women?
So part of toxic masculinity in Mexican culture.
I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah, it's going at Julio.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna finish this thought.
Just
But
sandbag
Carlos
yourself.
will absolutely understand.
I mean, kind of, but
It honestly depends on like the parent.
yeah.
For me, it was mostly like
You good?
yeah,
Yeah.
I just got killed by a charge rifle.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I was like, you just stop talking.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I thought he was building tension. Like,
I am
but-
building
but is-
tension, but I don't want to talk about this.
Then
That's
stop.
my
Why'd you
decision.
bring it up?
You brought it up.
I just brought
The
up why
female
you hate
Pokemon
women,
thing.
Julio.
No, I'm talking about the female Pokemon thing.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't.
all you had.
I just-
I'm back. What I missed.
Is that any better?
I'm back. I'm back. What I missed. What happened? What I missed? What I missed?
It's fine.
Is it? It doesn't sound
Can this
fun.
get cut, please?
Huh?
Can this get cut, please?
Cody,
On-
what's the timestamp right now?
What's the timestamp right now? 1 hour 8 minutes.
Okay, I'll cut it for you, Julio.
What happened, Julio? What the fuck did you do?
No, we'll talk about it
Nope.
later because if we do it now, we'll have to redo it.
We'll
I'll
have to
cut
like
more.
cut all of this.
You know, I was
No, we're
really.
definitely not cutting all of this.
If we bring it up again, we'll have to cut it.
I was really thinking about. I was really thinking about doing the Noah thing coming back.
I don't know because then I would have to cut that.
I should.
No.
Oh, shit.
If Noah does it, it's fine.
Noah just joins the call right now.
Oh, he says, "What's up, my N-word?"
No,
He says more than that.
it's a lot
Oh, God.
worse.
Just type it.
How
type
does
it
it
in,
get worse?
Kobe.
Don't read this.
Well, read it, but don't read it out loud. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Howdy do.
Ah!
No, Carlos!
We gotta censor that now.
No, he didn't finish it.
No, as a joke.
Yeah, but
to
now
make
people
it,
know what it is.
no, as a joke to make him seem like a bigot.
Okay, understandable.
No.
We're trying to ruin like everyone's YouTube career in this podcast.
What YouTube career?
Yo, dude, my channel's doing great. What are you talking about?
Failures
Yeah,
at gaming.
what's your acronym?
Better
What's your
known as your
acronym?
better known as your acronym.
T-series.
But you're not Indian.
Ah.
Hello, sir. Welcome. Oh, fuck, that's German.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for calling Microsoft Tech Support. How may I help you today? My name is Patel.
So timestamp is 1 hour 10 minutes now. Oh no.
That's an actual call I got the other day.
I'm
It was-
still cutting it to be safe.
Oh no, definitely cut that.
God damn it.
Just
That's
leave
funny, though.
everything in.
No, don't.
I'm tempted.
Start a Patreon.
Hey,
People who sub
if
to
you
us
want to
can-
see all of our inside jokes that we have to cut for various reasons, the support us on Patreon at the Space Patrol.
Holy
We don't actually have a Patreon.
I wish we did. I'm trying to find that
We can set
Drakengard
one
pic.
up.
I'm trying to find that Drakengard picture.
Oh, I have it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
No, I'm the one editing this. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh, I found it just now too. This podcast right now. Man, I'm glad we're never gonna do this to on Twitch. Never. Can't.
We can't. Because one slip ends everything.
Yeah. All has become
channel, the
chaos.
fame, the women.
It's not as bad as my slip up in Dead Space.
Oh,
No, these have been getting pretty bad. Carl's last week was pretty bad.
last week was already starting off pretty bad. I just made it worse. He started it, to be fair. All right, anyways, back to the news, right? What were we talking about? Loot Crate died. Rainbow Six Siege Battle Pass. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, Battle Night.
I think
I still
it's
gotta read about it though.
yeah. You can do that. I've been reading too much.
Yeah, let me click on it. I sent it kind of earlier. Here it is. Well, also soon they're releasing the 2 new operators, one of which has deployable shields with gasoline essentially attached to the back that you can shoot or blow up to cause just fire all over the floor.
Dude, nice.
And then the attacker has a grappling hook. Just straight up.
It's more like a zipline gun
attach-
from it's like a zipline gun from Arkham more than an actual grappling hook.
Wait.
But yeah,
What game is this?
Siege.
Siege. The attacker's
grapple?
getting a grappling, not a Titanfall one. You just attach to a wooden barricade and you can pop it open and go through it automatically.
Oh my god. I wanna try
And
that.
the battle pass Siege is adding is it's gonna give players a new progression track to unlock cosmetics, renown boosters, and new operator lore, which is kind of interesting. They're doing it that way instead of just not adding any more like they've kind of been for the past couple years.
Mhm.
And the first the battle pass rolling out in 2 phases. The first one's a free 7-day pass with the new operation called Call Me Harry, which is going to be like a testing ground. And then they'll release the full one later on in the year.
Yo, would I just get a recommendation on Steam for a game called Hentai Girl Division?
Yo, shit, send me that.
Or does the recommendations on Steam depend on what games you own?
That explains a lot.
Or have looked at. It's not just
Or have
own.
looked at? Yeah, that's true. Because I looked at Hitman one time and it would not stop recommending me Metal Gear 5 until I bought it.
You're like, fine, shut up, I'll try it, and then you end up liking it at least.
I really enjoy the shooting. I don't understand the story, and
No.
also I'm stuck in Afghanistan.
Julio, I've been a Metal Gear fan for a long ass time. I still don't understand the story.
Oh, here's a link to the stuff with the new operators if you want to read it more.
I will read it.
I'm trying to figure out what division they're supposed to be from.
Spanish?
Are they? I mean, I can tell they're Spanish, but I mean, the specific CTU.
Don't know. Probably something made up again.
Or with that Spanish Inquisition.
One of them literally has a fire thing, so don't even joke about that.
Oh, castle will actually counter the attacker. It's
Oh,
kind of interesting.
cool. He's gonna be useful.
Okay, so the attacker's weapons are the IQ's LMG,
Mm-hmm.
the Japanese shotgun. Her sidearms are the Mira and Jackal's small shotgun and the SMG-11. So she has no regular pistol.
Okay.
So that's gonna be interesting.
What about Defender's weapon?
He's gonna have the Vector, Mira's Vector. He's gonna have not a Lions. He's gonna have Cade's shotgun, and he's only going to have the P229. He has no other secondaries,
Oh, okay.
but he has impact grenades and a nitro, and he is 2-2.
Nice.
Oh, and it turns out vaulting over the shield will also blow it up.
Nice.
Vaulting over the shield detonates the trap for 60 damage and detonates the fire for an extra 30 damage.
Dude, so you're telling me we can run Capcan and then just that?
Yeah, it's essentially going to be you jump over one and you are basically
Basically
dead. Because it's like 60, 30, and then the extra fire will probably just kill you off.
I'll just have to put it in a room where it doesn't have any windows behind. So like someone can't smash it out and just shoot it.
Oh, sorry. I misread that. It's paired with Captain's EDD. Vaulting over the shield will detonate the EDD for the 60, and then the shield will blow up for the extra 30. So it's not going to do 60 and 30.
Okay.
It's going to do 30 and then the fire. And apparently the fire ticks faster. It takes damage faster and kills a bit quicker than smoke grenades.
Nice.
So this is going to be something.
Yes, more war crimes to commit.
And then they're going to rework Canal. Which they're changing the outside look of it to look a little more clean. Because Canal look kind of like abandoned.
Yeah.
And normally, I guess. And they've cleaned up a bunch of stuff on the inside, and I imagine rearranged rooms as well.
It's pretty good. I'm excited.
There's also 2-2. Yeah, it'll be pretty fun. Let me see when they're supposed to come out. I'll look that up if you want. Go ahead and move to the next thing.
Okay. Next podcast news is yeah. So EVO 2019 attendees may have been exposed to measles.
Wait.
Yep.
And
Dude, Hungrybox does it again.
And he thought it was going to be the fucking grasshoppers that got in.
Yeah, but it ended up being the Smash players.
God. Okay, so
They weren't even there.
Ember Rise will come onto the test servers the 19th. So tomorrow.
So some motherfucker
Or
who wasn't
today,
vaccinated.
because it'll probably be on Monday.
So wait, it's coming out tomorrow?
T-Vax kid.
Yeah, tomorrow, but today, because the podcast will probably go up tomorrow.
Okay, sweet. It's coming out tomorrow.
Well, on the TTT.
Well, time to re-download the TTT, I
So,
guess.
It'll probably be like another week until it comes out, maybe 2.
Well, one thing I can say for sure is vaccinate your damn kids and yourself. Because why the fuck is measles still happening in this day and age?
But they'll get autism.
Yes,
Because the
old
vaccinations put track cars that run you over.
What? You cut out completely.
And that's seriously a thing. You can look that up on Google. I think somebody made a post that they said they're worried that a vaccination killed their kid because of the magnets that tried the car.
God. I hate people.
I really wish I made that up.
You know what this means, right? This is just a easy version of what's like a no, not that. What's the other thing? What's it called? I'm literally drawing a blank on it. What's the other word for survival of the fittest? Natural selection.
Darwinism?
Darwin.
Natural selection. There's just natural
Alright.
selection happening again.
Yeah.
I like Darwinism better. but
I hate
okay.
I hate the fact that someone I knew actually said, "Hey man, maybe it's like when we were kids, we were supposed to be exposed to this disease and we got stronger for it." I literally had to scream at him, "That's literally what a fucking vaccine is for."
Oh, I saw that post on Reddit too.
No, I knew an actual dude that said it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do I know this person?
No, you don't, because it was some dude on campus. I'm like, I
Campus,
literally,
Coby? Really?
yes, on campus, and I literally had to. I was like, man, it sounds like that's what vaccines were for. It wasn't great. Vaccines have worked too well. Two stupid people are still alive.
Yeah, that's the problem with modern medicine, in my opinion. We have like people that live longer, but they don't really have a purpose in society.
Why are you
As
gonna at
in
me like this?
Old people, not you, Coby. There's a big problem with it. Like there's too many people. We need a plague. We need something.
It's almost like we need to cut the population in half.
Eugenics.
Calm
I'm not
down.
saying eugenics is a good thing. I'm just saying that like it has its uses.
Look, I'm just saying, if we can find 6 magical rocks that somehow got made during the Big Bang, and we just put it into a glove and snap our fingers, maybe we can solve our problems.
Maybe. See, we won't know until we try.
I'll be honest though, I don't know if I would snap half of you people away, because I'm gonna be like, but wait, I like some of these people.
Dude,
Yeah.
without a second thought, I'd do it. You fucking kidding me?
No, I'd probably snap myself away as a joke.
I'd snap away people with bad intentions. Just that. Nothing else.
So like, you can do anything with reality with the Infinity Gauntlet. What else would you
Shit,
do?
Dude, I would make myself like healthy and fit.
You can just like double all the resources if you're a lame person.
No, I was
mean,
just
why
gonna
would I do
erase.
that when I could become healthy and fit.
Yes, Julio thinking like a real CEO already. Anyway. Anyways, nah, I think what I would do is just erase myself from existence. Yeah.
Instead of doubling the resources, because we'll still use the resources and we still need more resources unless they're like reusable resources. Why not just get rid of the need for resources altogether?
That sounds like an even worse idea.
No, you snap your fingers, bam, you don't need sleep anymore. Snap your fingers again, bam, no one has to like sleep ever.
But I like
No one needs
I like
food,
to
no one
sleep.
needs like you
But
can
I-
still sleep. You just
but I-
don't need it.
I was like, but I like sleep. It's like a free trial on being dead.
I can escape my problems for a few hours.
But here's the thing, Carlos, you won't have problems if you don't need to like work for money and stuff because you'll just be alive always.
You see, that's the problem.
What's the problem?
I mean, be
You don't wanna
alive
be
for
alive.
always.
Be alive for always? That's overrated.
Not always, just like when you want. You can still sleep. I'm not saying you can't sleep. I'm just saying you don't need it as much. And by as much, I mean you don't need it at all. You can still do it though. It's kind of like exercise. You don't need to exercise. That's just a bunch of like bullshit that doctors tell you.
Yeah, just run for 7 minutes a year and good.
That's honestly the longest build up to like a punchline I've ever done.
Yeah.
And I've done pretty long ones for the podcast before.
You're telling me.
I know you guys hate my jokes, but I'll never stop.
No, they're pretty good.
Your jokes are good.
Oh fuck.
The only thing I hate,
Apex Loser just killed me.
Apex Loser just killed you.
I'm playing Titanfall.
Can't escape this crossing fate.
Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Hey, what's
Okay,
this?
so let's go to the
Oh, shit.
next depressing news. Hey, Carlos, were you really looking forward to Halo Infinite?
I sure was.
Don't.
All right, end of this
Yeah,
segment.
and it really does depress me.
more than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I
Okay,
saw the
look at it this
trailer.
way though, the Master Chief Collection's coming on Steam, and that's really all I need.
Yeah, honestly.
You know,
Because I don't have any interest.
I
in
really
PS5.
tried to get behind 343. Like, nah, they'll do good. They'll try. No, they won't.
Oh.
I didn't hate Halo 4, but I never got to experience like Halo 4 with full servers.
It's
or
like
anything.
it's weird. I see their potential. The story for Halo 5 did suck, but the gameplay was pretty fun. The multiplayer was not that bad in my.
Well,
I don't
you should
know.
be depressed about this news because the Halo Infinite creative director leaves 343 Industries over conflicting ideas. And guess what? They announced immediately an hour afterwards.
Loot
It rhymes with
boxes.
loot.
Loot boxes, at least, if not loot boxes, at least microtransactions. You know, I gotta just stop having hope for things. Like,
Yeah, it's supposed to be the launch title for the next Xbox, so
yeah,
you know it's
Supposed to
gonna
no longer.
die out.
yep, that's a big F.
Don't you hate it when fucking greedy publishers ruin a good thing?
Yeah,
You sound a little salty about something.
Titanfall.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, and then that's the
Honestly,
next arc.
Titanfall 3 is the only game I'm actually excited. Like Smash Ultimate came out. We had like Breath of the Wild come out. Fire Emblem Three Houses came out. What else? There's got to be more games I'm excited for. Code Vein's coming out next month, but like Titanfall 3 is the only thing I really want.
Yeah, and with how Respawn's going, I don't know if you'll ever get it.
Here's the thing: Respawn's like developers. They've always been kind of like assholes.
Yeah, because that's the next article. Hey, Respawn are developers and kind of assholes on the AMA.
Here's the thing, not kind of like we've known this since Titanfall 2. I don't understand why the Apex subreddit was like, oh man, the Respawn developers are good. Like, I think they make amazing games for sure.
Mm.
But it's like, I don't know. They let EA control too much of the stuff. And I know they're probably just like, have you seen what the lead developer for not Titanfall, Apex was doing on like Reddit?
Yeah, the AMA, right?
Yeah, he's been like trashing the community and like attacking certain people because they were like criticizing Apex. But
Yeah.
they're valid criticisms because they're all about like loot boxes and stuff. I'm like, yeah, the way they're going about it isn't the best, but that doesn't make it any less valid.
Yeah.
I think that's actually what this
And-
article is about.
Oh snap!
Right on cue. Go read it, Cable.
Oh, crap.
Don't forget to link it.
No, we did.
Oh, it's linked. You just got to scroll up a bit.
Oh, okay.
Through all the memes.
Is it on like podcast stuff?
Yeah.
Text channel.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Apex Legends Forum furious as devs call players asshats and freeload.
He said freeloaders. You cut out for a second there.
No, I mean,
I
I
heard it.
stopped at freeloaders.
No,
Like,
I know.
that's the end of the article. It says freeloaders, and then I didn't say anything.
No, I had to say it because you cut out when you said free on my end for Discord.
Okay.
Since I'm recording at this time.
All right. So, yeah, like Holy was kind of saying, there was a thread on Apex, or actually, I think this may technically be different. This is actually a longer article than I thought it was. All right. So, the Iron Crown event in Apex introduced new skins when it launched earlier this week, but players could only get them by grinding against a difficult and expensive loot box mechanism. Fans immediately pushed back, feeling that Respawn had gone too far in its monetization of the free-to-play game this time. Late Friday, Respawn announced changes to the cosmetics, making it available for direct purchase with the game's in-world currency, or real money. All right, the blog post announced the changes, making an apology, saying the studio needs to be better at letting our players know what to expect, and that the situation has been a huge learning experience for us. It got a little worse when some pissed off Respawn developers kind of went ape shit on some angry players with the comments. Many of the developers' comments have been deleted, and the one specifically to be making everyone kind of pissed off is as follows. Hey everyone, found the dick I was talking about. Guess what? I didn't even read your last comment except for the first sentence and last. This kind of garbage doesn't warrant a reply.
Oh
But
man,
lucky for you, I already made a comment about this earlier. Go find it.
This is getting
At
worse.
negative 2,405 downvotes at the time of this screenshot. And then that was followed by, yeah, but he called someone a dick, not you in particular. I think technically I was calling gamers dicks. I don't know. I had a spicy lunch, feeling it.
Wow. You know how some people just gotta be like, you gotta ask somebody before you say this first.
And it kind of kept going, but even eventually the community manager got into it.
Oh man.
Okay,
So
here's
it's fine.
the comment this comment was in response to. It goes, and edit, because people think this is a troll post. It's not. I admit I worded it wrong, and I don't condone being disrespectful as I was. But I'm fed up of companies pulling shit like this only to revert a few days/weeks later and acting like they didn't know this backlash would happen. Also, it was called a dick by a dev, so my night's complete. Smiley face.
Look, I'm just saying the internet's gonna be a lot funnier. No, the internet beast would be said a lot funnier if they just fought about it. But no one thinks like me. Not even actual
We all go
fighting,
down to the
just play Marvel.
DKO5 is like, listen, you hit as hard as you want to get hit, and then he gets knocked out.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of stuff like that.
It's just a mess right now. I mean, at the same time, if I had to give the benefit of the doubt, which would just be like, that's understandable that they kind of lash out after just getting like shit after shit after shit from like especially the Apex like sub a lot of just like criticizing their game, and I can like it's cool to have some criticism, but I can understand where you would be like frustrated about it. Still though, sometimes you gotta like ask somebody to read this first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey man, this looks and sounds like it's going to be very cringy and make me look like a fucking asshole when I release this. Should I do it anyways or ask my friend to read it?
They're like, do it, bro. Honestly, my biggest problem with Apex Legends is the fact that it's not Titanfall 3. Because the gameplay is fun.
You just wish it was
I don't
Titanfall
mind.
3.
I just wish it was Titanfall 3. A lot of people complain about the fact that like updates weren't being pushed fast enough. I don't mind that personally, because like, I don't know. If they update a lot and they just don't like bug test stuff, then you don't have a good game. There
Yeah,
are some bugs in it though that take them a while, and they don't really communicate well with the community or like say what they're trying to fix.
that was Siege for a while too.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Siege was
I think
doing a lot
Respawn
better.
can still like bounce back from this. It's just going to take a while,
Yeah,
and I'm still going to be getting that Star Wars game they're putting out.
yeah, same here. Probably on PC.
Oh, definitely
Yeah,
on PC.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, Carlos, you have anything to say about this? You don't even play Titanfall or Apex, actually.
No, I never played it. I assumed it was the same as Fortnite and all the others, so I just never bothered with it.
Oh no, Apex is actually really fun.
I mean, it also doesn't help that my computer's finally busted and I have to save up to get a new one, so
Oh no,
I can't even use it.
do
Big.
you already know what kind of build you want? Can we just have a podcast where we talk about like computers?
I'm down.
I'm done with computers.
Not like right
I
now,
don't know
but just, like,
nothing about it.
Yeah, I'm
One
down.
day, Coby.
I
One
know I
day.
just want a
please.
good one, like one that I can run games with. That's the best I can tell you.
We'll help you out. It's going to be like pretty easy, and if we and don't worry, we will recommend stuff that is both price affordable and good. And if you're like,
Yeah, it's like
but
the first
if
I'd
you're
like to learn more
All of
about
us
it. It's
building Carlos a computer.
know anything.
yeah, not me though. I there's like my hands shake too much. I don't like putting things together.
Really?
Yeah.
I love building computers. Cable's been with me for 2 out of 3.
Yeah, it's really not too bad.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
I mean,
time
as long as you
consuming.
just
I mean,
don't
I don't think it's
chuck the
bad.
motherboard.
I just don't know how to do it. I'm just dumb.
Have you ever like played with Legos?
Yeah, as a
Then you
kid.
know how to build a computer.
Okay.
I thought Carlos was
that's
about to be
pretty much
like,
it.
I thought Carlos was about to pull like, I never could afford Legos. Just be
He's like Mega Block, man.
Oh no, I didn't own any. I played.
I thought
with them,
Carlos would be
though.
like, oh, Mega Blocks.
oh, Roblox.
Oh.
He's like, you mean Duplos? I'm
I-
like, excuse me?
I wasn't that poverty either.
Okay, but Mega Blocks
I-
had some okay things, like the Halo ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're
Those
talking
weren't
about
till
Halo
later.
again. I'm sad again.
Dude, rest in peace, Halo.
Yeah, man. I think the multiplayer is going to be good.
It better be good.
Yeah.
As long as the loot boxes are just like cosmetic stuff, I won't mind.
Dude, it's weird growing up because all the shooters and stuff I like are kind of dying or ruining themselves. But all the fighting games that I played are still going pretty strong, except Street Fighter. And
Fighting games have never really gone down, except, well, Street Fighter has like its time. It comes in waves. It'll be back.
yeah, no, because
I have
four
faith in
four
Street
was
Fighter.
4 was good. 5 is and then Marvel's gonna be dead for a while. F.
Well, yeah, that's because they killed Captain America. Not Captain America. Fuck, Tony Stark.
No, I'm talking about like Marvel vs. Capcom. That's gonna be dead for
Oh,
a
I've
while.
never played those games.
Infinite was.
I thought they were gonna kill Captain America, but they didn't.
they pulled.
Yeah, right?
They pulled a fast one on you.
I was expecting Iron Man to die, but I was not expecting Cap to live.
So, can we talk about how the fuck that part at the end even worked?
Easy.
Oh, what,
He
of him coming
lived
back
his
as
whole
old?
life with Peggy, and then he just came back in time, and then went to that bench and waited there.
No, he didn't.
He did
You know,
though,
he-
because that's the only way time travel worked in the movie.
Not necessarily.
When they go forward back to like their position, it has to be on that
well, no,
what's
they're
it called?
in caps in that universe.
No, there was only one cap, because the way time travel works is when you go back in time, you're not actually back in your same timeline. You're in an alternate timeline.
Yeah, but that could timeline. That still makes it 2 caps in one timeline.
I mean, when he goes back, yeah, it's 2 caps in one timeline. But when the Steve that like shows up is the original caps, that means there was never 2 caps in that
I
one
mean, not
timeline.
necessarily
I think deep down it was
cap
just
from
like
another timeline. That still has, but he
I think
do
deep
that
down I
timeline.
think deep
but
down
because it's all the same. I mean, it's all yeah.
yeah. I think deep down it was kind of like hinting that like, oh no, they succeeded, or either this was bound to happen, or some shit like that. Or my favorite, which is actually, it was a cool movie thing. Don't think about it too much. It's a great way how the character left the big screen. And who am I to
I mean, the
argue
one
the
that
Be a lot
semantics?
like to not think about it.
Yeah, who am I to argue about the semantics of time travel in a fucking comic book movie?
What the
Yeah.
Russo said was it's like, so Cap travels back in time and he stays with Peggy. In that timeline he goes back to, there are 2 Captain Americas. The timeline of the Marvel movies we watch, there's only one Captain America at all times, though.
No, that's supposed to be the twist at the end. That we thought there was only one cap, but it turns out there were 2.
There wasn't 2 Caps, though. Because, like, that's what
Yes,
the
there were.
Russo
That's why
said.
he's. Yeah, but the writers. Yeah, but they're the ones that directing it. The writer said that no, he's just old.
It could be. There's also one other big thing that we didn't think about, right? So they went back in time twice in that one scene in New
Yep.
York. And they didn't have to have a machine to do it.
They don't need a machine when they're going back in time. If they have coordinates, they just need the machine to go back to the prime timeline.
Okay. So that's the thing. How do you get to
That's
the prime? How do you get back to the prime?
To jump between the timelines, they can use their switch, but in order to make sure they find their original timeline, that's what they need.
No,
That's what the Switch is for. It's
I
like a
think
homing
before.
beacon for it.
The one big thing I can think about is like he had one timeline where everything was good, and he went back and He went back, found Peggy, and he was like, "Ain't dead, bitch." And it's like, no, not even like "ain't dead, bitch." It's like he just walks through the door. I lived, bitch. And it's like, oh, sweet. And he just goes to the government and be like, "Hey, look, I'm gonna be real. Black people are okay. They are humans. We should probably give them rights." Also, September 11th, 2001. What? You'll
Holy
know.
shit! I didn't even think
No,
about
but
the
see,
fact
no,
that
that's the
Steve
thing.
would live through segregation again.
Yeah.
I've seen that criticism a lot of like, oh, why didn't he save JFK or anything? He couldn't because that could change his future. He had to make
It won't
sure
change his
everything
future, though.
happened.
No,
Well, no.
that's the other weird thing. It's like
No,
a
it'll change his future because he won't live that original timeline. He'll go off on a branch in order to make sure everything turns out okay. He can't change anything because everything has to stay the same.
the only thing I can think about is like, okay, so here's the other thing, right? Hank Pym is still alive, and Hank Pym is pretty fucking smart too, and so is
Yep.
Howard Stark. The one other thing I can think of is he like they had a really really good timeline where Captain America literally came back and just went like, "Hey, we need to get to Berlin first." It's like, what do you mean? It's important to get to Berlin first. It's like, why? Oh, shit's gonna get bad if we don't get to Berlin first. I mean, isn't Russia our allies for now? And like, he just
What
has
happened
a
in Berlin.
oh,
Wait, do you mean Moscow then?
no, I'm talking about Berlin because shit went really big with the Soviet Union when they got to Berlin first. Because the Soviet Union got to Berlin first, and then the whole division of the East and West and the Cold War really kicks off. So I can imagine
Yeah.
Cap just going, "We need to be here first. Look, I got some bullshit technology. We can make this work." And like, I can imagine like from there, it just keeps going, and then he just creates a really good timeline. And then when he's finally old, and he's like, hey, whatchamacallit, I don't know how to specifically do all of these things, but here's a suit from the future. Hank Pym and Howard Stark. I don't know if Howard Stark's gonna still be alive. Well, if he prevents the whole like Hydra stuff and shit like that, then like yeah, he would be. And so like he hits like Howard Stark and Tony Stark is like, "Yo, work on this time machine. Okay, send me back to my prime timeline. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't know where the fuck I ended up, but I'm gonna find this bench and I'm gonna sit down."
I mean, why would his suit break though?
I don't think his suit broke. I think he just took it off.
Yeah, no, that's what they said happened.
I don't fucking know.
Like the whole thing about Carlos saying two Caps in the same timeline, that wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, no, that's the
We
other
Unless
see
you're
thing.
it
the
in the
causal
movie.
nexus.
We see it in the movie. Two Caps existing in the same time. They fight.
Yeah, but
that's
like,
when Cap goes back in time to when he is. I'm saying that like in the movies that we watch, like when we're watching Winter Soldier, there's not an old Captain America around.
How do you
in the
know?
movie we watched.
How do you know?
Because it would mean that Cap's living in a causal nexus, and the way time travel works in Endgame is the fact that the past becomes your future and the future becomes your past, which means that when you travel through time, it's not actually time travel, but just alternate dimensions.
my brain
No, I mean
fucking.
he's still living his future. Time wise, it's the past, but he's still living his future. It's still the present for him. He doesn't move.
I hate
It's
time
just
travel.
for us
That's
as an
why it
audience,
can't.
he's moving to the past. That doesn't
I need
affect.
to like go on Paint and like draw a diagram for Carlos real quick because this is starting to bother me.
It's starting to bother me. All right. Anyways, I think that's all we had for
What are you
news. Joe.
talking about? It makes absolute sense. Where does it say he can't exist at two times?
I'm not
It's
saying
not-
he can't exist the two times. I'm saying the movies we watched, there weren't two Caps in those.
There's no way for you to prove that. That's the whole point.
There's an absolute. I'm going on.
Oh man, I think Cable stopped paying attention. He's playing Bloodborne now.
Oh no, I've been done. Yeah.
Wait, do we have any
Booting
questions
up,
this week?
I don't think we do. Hold on, I'll check.
Joe Irwin doesn't send a question. What the hell?
Well, he said he started doing it every other week, and since we did miss last week's, I don't know.
Yeah,
You may have to check it.
time to check the emails.
All right.
Yeah, because
Oh, that's
I don't
really
have
big.
I don't have the login on this laptop, and
I have
I technically do. Hold on.
I have the login on my phone. Dab.
Yeah, just do it that way. Worst case, try to think of questions, I guess.
Nope, nothing. All right, so can we talk about how Back to the Future was bullshit this whole time?
No, I need to prove Carlos wrong real quick.
You're the one that's wrong. You're just because you don't see him there doesn't mean he's not there. The story didn't erupt.
You're cutting out what?
Yeah, I didn't hear a word of that.
Just open the movie doesn't mean he's not there in the universe. That'd be like saying, "Oh, Hank Pym didn't exist yet because they didn't mention him at all." That's not how that works.
I mean, based off of
All right,
Scroto,
so it looks like I have to teach Carlos about time travel and object permanence today.
You're the one that's saying he can't exist. You're the one that
I'm
clearly
not
doesn't
saying he
understand
can't
it.
exist.
Any questions?
You're saying, "Oh no, we didn't see him, so he clearly can't be there." You're
I'm
the
not
one that
saying-
doesn't understand it. Yes, you are.
Kobe.
yeah,
Kobe, please, are there any
we don't
questions?
have any questions.
Oh no.
Aw.
Okay, I just want to lay out like my thing real quick. I need something to draw on that I can send.
Pains or something. I don't know.
Boot it up like Krita, but that wasn't good enough for me.
I was playing Dragon Ball Fighters. I don't even care anymore. I've been gone.
All right.
I'm just looking at my sleepy cat too. Yeah, she passed the fuck out.
So JoJo stand tier list, right?
I don't know.
Where would you rate Crazy Diamond Cable?
I would rate Crazy Diamond probably
No, he's A.
high. Yeah, I would say high A.
High A.
Because the only downside is just not being able to heal yourself.
Yep.
That's kind of, and having to touch them.
Yeah. But the fact that he can circumvent out, well, he's really creative with his powers. So shout out to, smart protagonist.
Yeah. It was like literally that's the.
So
only
the hand is actually S, right?
No, yeah, the hand is S. The user isn't.
All right, so Carlos, I gotta explain why the hand is like one of the strongest stands in the universe of JoJo, right?
I don't care.
No, but it's balanced. You know why? The hand.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
We need to wait for next week for a minute.
Okay, can we agree on a thing real quick though, Carlos?
What?
Just for my demonstration. The year that Steve went back to for Peggy, let's just say that's like 1945.
Okay, sure.
Just because that's the end of the war. All right.
I thought you were gonna say let's agree on something. We both hate JoJo.
I'm just trying to
What
take.
year was Endgame set in? 2021 or
2023.
Yeah, because it's 19 at the end of Infinity War.
yeah, and it was like a 5-year time skip. All right. There's
Can we talk about the real theory? How did Thanos make a snapping sound while wearing a metal glove?
dude, I'm pretty
don't
sure you
know.
could have just like that's just part of it.
He snapped his other. He used his other hand. That's
No.
what he said.
He snapped his finger. He made the motion with his fingers, and he just clapped his ass cheeks.
I hate everything of what you just said.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Also, shout outs to the heroes actually putting the stones back and not being like, we could use this to our advantage.
Dude, what if like when Hulk snapped, he actually just made everyone else into a Hulk too?
Oh no, old man Logan.
Yeah, they can be whatever I want.
Are you done with your drawing yet so I can see how wrong it is?
Oh,
I'm still drawing it.
God damn.
We'll put the drawing up in the.
It's
podcast
taking too
too.
long. Even I don't want to stay on this subject for too long.
We'll
Really?
just come back to this.
Really? You kind of been doing that already.
They're the ones that brought it up. I was just telling them why they were wrong. He's the one that's like, all right, let me draw out a whole explanation.
I literally said
Because
nothing
until I
this
draw it, I
time.
don't think you're gonna understand.
Kobe and I are just victims in this.
I wasn't joking.
All right, so 2022.
I literally said nothing. I was just playing. What was I even playing then? I don't know.
I missed it when I was happy. That's
So they
been
went
a
back to
hot minute.
2014 and 2022. 2022 is when they were 2014, 2012, and then whenever that when was the base thing set in? Does anyone remember the date?
2023 was when
No, like
Endgame took place.
it was 2023, not 2022.
No, it was 2023 because it was 2018 when Infinity War was still going on, because the beginning of Endgame starts with 2 weeks after what happened there.
Right.
So it's
okay.
and then they say it was later.
What was the year they were in when Cap and Tony went back to like the base?
1970.
1970. All right. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
God.
I know you're doing this as a joke at this point, but God. Could you imagine if we had to travel back to our past to take Infinity Stones from us? I would fucking kill myself immediately. Because we have to go back to the cringe and all that good stuff.
Okay, which rules of time travel would you use? The ones where it's one timeline or multiple?
Probably multiple. Like, imagine going back and then just like, you know how how Cap cringed when it was like, I can do this all day. And he was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, I felt that pain.
Just like, oh, man.
Like, imagine going back to middle school you to steal a fucking Infinity Stone and like trying not to die looking at it.
Or kill yourself.
Yeah. But that's not going to work because it's multiple timelines. Also, shoutouts to Rhodey for immediately thinking about going back in time and and killing baby Thanos.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like you did what no one else wanted to do.
That was hilarious because, like, what if we just go back and he literally just did the motion of wrapping the umbilical cord around his neck and strangling it? And it's like, first
that's
off,
like a video on Reddit. It's really funny.
yeah, it's like, first off, that's horrible.
No, but one where like he just does it for a long time and then like Hulk smiles and everyone's like, all right, let's do it. Someone also did that edit of Endgame where like if Thanos grabs the gauntlet again from right before like Tony snaps, but then he snaps and then the movie just ends again.
Can you imagine if that's how the actual movie ended?
Dude, I would have loved that.
That would have been depressing, but that would have been good and ballsy. But then they wouldn't be able to make any more movies, so it had to have a good ending. Well, not good as in like good, but I'm talking about, like heroes win.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Hey, Carlos, did you also cream your pants when you saw Cap pick up Mjolnir?
I knew it was happening as soon as the hammer was lifting, but it was pretty cool.
The theater erupted when we watched, I think. It's pretty good.
Yeah, mine did too.
Oh, and also, like, is this everyone? You wanted more?
I really need to find like my like track pen and
Oh my god. Just use lines.
Oh, I'm using lines. I'm just saying like for next time.
This could just be me, but I
Hopefully
don't
this
like.
doesn't happen again.
If we're gonna
hopefully
review,
this
all
doesn't
right.
happen again.
Let's change the subject to reviewing. I guess this.
I'm done with this subject. Like,
Yeah.
I was more than ready to move on.
No, I still want to talk about Endgame, but not this case. I want to talk about like, how do you feel about this phase of Marvel ending in general?
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it.
Had they ended it right here, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, that's my problem with it. After Endgame, I'm like, I'm good. Too bad that's not going to be the case, but I'm like, to like me personally, I'm like, I'm good.
I mean, if their stuff is still good, I'll keep watching, but it's just a matter of, is it gonna be good?
It's gonna be hard to one up. It's gonna be hard to one up Thanos. Like,
I mean, they don't necessarily need to one up him now that they have access to everything. They can do essentially whatever they want. They don't have to tell the same kind of story.
Yeah, true. I'm sad that like someone as cool as Ian McKellen got like he was like Magneto, but those movies would have been a lot better if they were like directed by someone else, especially the ones where he had really good lines in them. Like, I think this one was from The Last Stand, where like he was like, "I'm not letting them put another number on me."
It was I'll never let another needle touch my skin. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's like, god damn. Like, holy shit. I keep forgetting why Magneto is justified in being a dick.
I mean, he's essentially Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Do you remember that comic line where the writer forgot Magneto was a Holocaust survivor?
Jesus Christ, Julio,
All
what
right,
the hell?
let's see how this
I
this
told
looks
you,
like
I needed the pen thing. All right. So I just split up the timeline thing, and it's not to scale because I didn't want to put it to scale.
Oh my,
Oh my God.
I can already tell your thing is wrong because they say that they don't jump back to one timeline. They jump back to different timelines. So your thing is already wrong.
big F.
Did you not pay attention to what that machine was for?
They say Hulk says directly to Ant-Man they don't jump back to the past.
They jump back to technically different timelines, and it's reiterated by the what's her name? The chick
The
who was
ancient one.
the
They say
ancient one that was
multiple
supposed to
times
be
it's
Asian.
not one timeline. It is different timelines every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you not looking at the picture?
Wait,
I'm
are you
looking at one line. That's what I'm looking at.
Wait, is that what the branches are
One
for?
bunch of
Yeah,
arrows
no,
going
wait.
That's what
back.
the branches are.
That's what the branches are.
So the number 1 means that's the first time they all time traveled. They went back to 2014, 2012. To 2014 branches off, and then they go back to 2020. The 2012 part of it on the 3 goes back to 2020, but before that, Cap and Steve go to 1970, and then from there they go back to 2020 with the rest, and that's how like they all branch there because of that machine. So when Cap goes back to 1945, the timeline branches, which means he can't be in the same timeline we were just watching.
I think the way Carlos is thinking about it, which makes sense to me because of
But they're all
yeah.
timelines of the same thing. It's not like, oh, this one thing happened, so everything else has to be different. Has nothing else changes if they fix everything. Essentially, you would still live the same timeline. It's just on a different timeline. But the same things would happen if you don't change anything about history.
The thing is, the same things didn't happen already because of the fact that they already went back in time in the first place.
The Ancient One says that as we put the Infinity Stones back together, it does go back.
Yeah, the timeline will like rearrange itself and go back to normal. That's fine, but I'm saying that the fact that
So then if
Cap
it
went
all goes
in
back to
time
normal and
stayed
nothing
there.
changes, everything in the future would play out exactly the same, which he would end up at the same point. He would just not be from that timeline.
What's the recording at, Coby?
Let's see. We are at almost 2 hours.
Okay. Well, damn, I can't do anything about this. Is Ray did all the news.
Yeah. I
Fuck, this
forgot
is
that Carlos brought
basically
up that,
nothing.
and that makes a lot of sense now, actually. And I'm not trying to defend him. I'm not trying to defend him. Just on that, but I did remember that was in the movie. But still, why didn't he warn everyone about 9/11?
Because if he changes what about 9/11,
Yeah, I guess.
maybe Tony doesn't go out to the Middle East and therefore
Yeah.
he can't save the universe.
Oh fuck, you're right. But then like, does that mean he just kept like Peter's like Peggy was like, Peggy, you gotta just keep me in this house forever.
You do realize they were both secret agents. I'm sure they tell more than plenty of secrets.
Yeah. Hold up.
Oh my god, they would have to hide them from the world. Oh no, let me just add it to this list of secrets that I have to tell. I don't get how this doesn't make sense.
You're right, Julio. You're kind of quiet.
Huh?
I said,
sorry, I'm responding to my girlfriend.
oh F. Is she still mad at you?
No, she's not mad. Why would she be mad?
Oof.
No, I'm the one that got like left behind.
Oh yeah, fuck. Now I'm sad for Julio.
No, I'm fine.
Efforts in chat for Julio.
This means I get to stay at home.
Should probably make sure Siege is updated on my laptop. Play tonight.
I think we've solved this timeline.
Wait, what happened? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh fuck! God damn.
Yeah,
Ugh,
I mean, Coby, how are you surprised?
I'm not, but I'm just gonna post this meme.
Kobe,
that I
did it
made.
make sense? That's all I need to know.
No, it makes sense now because I completely forgot about that one point, and I think it's just because of information overload. Overload.
Overload.
Yeah,
What was the point?
it was the point that Carl's brought up in the movie that the ancient that both Bruce and the ancient one did figure out that once you put all the stones back together and everything's right and set, that the future will all become one timeline again, and it all merges back together. So Cap going back into the past and ending up in the present like that is how that would have been possible. And then he would just have to hide himself from the world, and Peggy would have been able to do that pretty easily. And then he just didn't have to tell anyone about anything because or else the past fucks up. And that's understandable because if 9/11 didn't happen, Tony Stark doesn't go to the Middle East, doesn't save the world.
I feel like I'll stop listening again.
No, I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm just reading the interview with the Russos where they say that that's not how it worked.
Oh,
And if you look up the interview with the writers, they do say that's how that works. So
Dude, no one cares about writers. They're underpaid and overworked.
I'm gonna be upset if this whole time was for that punchline.
Nah, it wasn't. I still believe in my theory, but we'll agree to disagree.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah,
And
like
I respect you for debating with me for so long on this, Carlos.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Yeah, Cable and Cobley would have left the server by now.
They
No.
they talk
No,
about
I'd
40
say I'd
minutes
stop
on
talking.
like on one podcast. They talk about a whole hour about JoJo. I get to have my one debate.
Yeah, right. This is Mexican.
You weren't even on that one, Julio.
No, I'm just saying in general, you guys do that a lot.
So
Yeah.
JoJo.
So are we done with the podcast?
Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Hey, look at the meme I posted.
I just saving that.
All right.
All right, so we're
Hey, if you want to send us an email, you can send us over at Where Cable.
If you want to send us an email, you can send it to us at the Space Patrol Mail at.
You cut out in the end there.
I said, if you want to send questions to us or other comments, you can send it to the Space Patrol Mail at gmail.com.
Yay!
Yay. Oh
so
my.
are we doing Rainbow Six Siege now?
No, I'm down.
Well, after the podcast, and I probably should. I can get the file from Coby later.
Yeah, I'll just upload it to the thing.
No, I mean, like, literally, you could just export it to my hard much quicker.
I could, but that takes too much work.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's too much work. I just upload it to the drive.
Like, you literally don't have to.
God,
Are you like this?
I'm like a lot of things. A lot of them I'm not proud of.
Yeah, I'd say one of them, but that would ruin one of your comedy bits.
No, my depression.
Comedy bits.
No, the other thing.
Kobe, don't make jokes about your depression. It's like overplayed at this point.
Yeah,
Not
no.
you, but by others.
No, I mean like, but at the same time, it's like this. It's like I might as well use it because it's like the N-word passed for me. Like, you know how black people joke about being black all the time? I'm just gonna joke about being depressed.
Are we still recording? Because Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yeah, we are. Hey, everyone, have a nice day.
All right. Thanks for sticking in. Sorry, this podcast is probably our best so far.
You cut out like all of that.
I was just saying, like, thanks for watching. If you stuck around this long, this is probably our short podcast currently. So sorry about that.
Yeah, we just didn't have we had a slow news week. We didn't have that much.
we'll
to
try
talk
to
about.
find more news next time.
Well, this week is Gamescom, so we should have plenty.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Well,
Hope.
goodbye, everyone.